Good morning and welcome back to Coffee Break.
So it's officially the height of summer. The days are nice and long and sunny, which also means that since it takes so long for the sun to go down, it's probably especially hard to get kids to go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't envy parents at this time of year.
No. And they've got like all the energy from being on summer vacation and there's no reason to go to bed early. How do you make them go to bed on time? Yeah.
Well, we have the answer for you, which is probably not news to you.
It's books. Yeah.
Books, obviously. So we actually are currently running a giveaway for our newest bedtime book, which we will talk about in a moment. So feel free to enter the giveaway below. It runs through Thursday night at midnight Eastern time.
Yes.
This book also is not even officially published yet, so you can be one of the first to get it.
Yeah, that's always exciting when you've got like the brand new book that hasn't even hit the market yet and you're talking about it to all your friends and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have access to this yet.
So if you need even more incentive to enter this giveaway, keep watching and we'll tell you about this book very soon.
So Anna, did you have any favorite bedtime books when you were a kid? Something that like always got you to go to sleep?
You know, I don't think there's one favorite. I specifically asked my mom this question. So what I do remember is I'm one of 4 kids, and my mom would sit at the end of the hallway so we could all hear from our bedrooms, and she would read Narnia to us.
Oh, that's so cute.
So that's one of my favorite memories, is Narnia. It was a good one. She also mentioned Goodnight Moon, of course, Blueberries for Sal, The Cow Who Fell into the Canal, Chester's Way, Little Critter Books, Bedtime for Francis, so lots of those classics.
Sure.
So some of those classics reminded me of Christopher Sat Straight Up in Bed. It's about bedtime, which a lot of those books were, and this also feels a little bit nostalgic to me because this came out within a few months of me first starting to work here.
Oh, nice.
So I remember finding this and thinking it was so adorable, and I really wanted my mom to read it aloud because it just feels like a book that needs to be read by your parent.
Yeah.
There's really fun sounds in it.
I was going to say, there's lots of great sound effects, you know.
Yeah.
It's one of those books that it would be like, it's fun to read on your own, but it would be really nice if someone could read it to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And based on what my mom said, my favorites were, I like that it has a little plot with a twist at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, did you have a favorite bedtime book growing up?
So I asked my mom the same question, and she said, heck no. She never read me picture books before going to bed because she was like, you loved reading too much. If I read you anything with pictures, you would be up all night asking for another one. Yeah, like she never would have gotten me to go to sleep. So what we did was like nightly devotions every night. Yeah. So that was, and like, you know, it was just a big book. It didn't have any pictures. She would read one to me and then lights out, you know, like very stark.
You can listen with your eyes closed because there's no pictures.
Yeah. But, you know, I think like Thank You God is a good mix of both of those things. You know, it's a nice devotion for Christian families, just like celebrating God and all the things he gives us. But like there's also some really lovely pictures in this. Like this is one of my favorite spreads when they're all sitting around the campfire.
Yeah, these illustrations are just so soothing.
Yeah, there's something very, very nice about it. And it's, you know, I mean the text itself, like, thank you, God, for the new words I learned today, for stories shared, for songs sung, and for love whispered. Like, you know, it's simple, it's poetic, and yeah, it has like a really good message. And then there's this nice, dreamy bedtime, nighttime spread at the end. So yeah, I think for parents looking for kind of a mix of both of those strategies, this would be a good way to go.
Great choice.
Yeah.
So our newest bedtime book, which you can win by entering the giveaway, is called At Night. So do you want to explain the concept of this book?
Yes, I do. So this is a really interesting book. I just love it. So, you know, as you can see...
First of all, adorably small.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, you know, the perfect thing where it's like you've got it on your lap and you can have like a little, you know, your little kid snug up next to you. You can have a kid in one
arm and still hold the book.
Yeah. So you've got all of these animals, you know, like the elephant lying in the tall grass. You've got all of these animals going to sleep in their natural habitats, you know, and like there's a rabbit asleep in his burrow dreaming of carrots, you know, and it's nice. And then there's this little boy Manu sleeping peacefully in his bed, and then you get to this spread
in the middle of the book,
and you flip it over and start from the other side
and go again.
Yeah, and then like because you have flipped the book over, all of the animals are like in different habitats now. They're all mixed up. So the cat is in the rabbit's burrow, and the bird is lying in the tall grass instead of the elephant. And it's so silly, and there's so many little cute whimsical details.
It's like
here.
You shook up the book.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fun, it's interactive, but it's still like the text is really soothing and everything, and you've got all of these animals going to sleep. So it really encourages like, okay, you know, time to go to bed now. Yeah. And it's got that kind of fanciful dream quality to it, I think.
Yeah.
I just really like this book. I'm excited about it.
I think it's very calming, even though it has humor. That's kind of a really fine balance to hit, but I think it does it really well.
Yeah, and this book is already getting some good attention. It got a Kirkus-starred review, so, you know, I'm glad other people are enjoying this book as much as I am.
Yeah, it's always kind of scary when we are charmed by a book and we're like, please, everyone else also be charmed.
Yes. Please enjoy this book as much as I do. Please get me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, yes, this could be yours if you enter the giveaway.
Yeah, so 3 winners will each win 1 copy of At Night. Giveaway, again, runs through Thursday at midnight. Link below. I think that's all the information you need.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to see our full collection of bedtime books, all of our favorites, I will also leave that link in the description.
Yeah. Plenty of suggestions for parents who are looking for a few extra hours of sleep themselves.
Yes.
So.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.